I'm Julissa.
I'm Marianela.
And we will be talking about Ebola.
Outbreaks began again in March 2014 in Guinea and spread to Liberia and Sierra Leone. CDC has contributed to World Health Organizations. President Obama has requested to give $45 million in his 2015 budget request. Ebola virus is transmitted through direct physical contact with body fluids of an infected person. Outbreaks can spread rapidly with easily misdiagnosed initial symptoms. The best way to avoid catching the disease is by not traveling to areas where the virus is found. There are 5 types of Ebola viruses. 4 of them are only in humans. The Ebola virus first appeared during the 1976 outbreaks in Africa.
Ebola is an infectious disease that started off in Jambuku of the Mongolia district in August 26, 1976. It is spread through close contact and using contaminated needles. 280 of 318 in this case died. Other cases of later outbreaks have occurred throughout contact with infected primates, accidental contact in labs or needles, or in unprotected areas such as mines or slaughterhouses. Some cases of Ebola in humans have occurred from contact with primates imported in from Philippines, but the Ebola they carried has not been deadly in humans. In 2003, there was an outbreak in the Republic of Congo that affected 143 and killed 123. A death rate of 90%, the largest one in date. Past outbreaks and today's outbreak average up to a death rate of 62%, grouping with the top third of disease with highest fatality rate. In today's outbreak, this figures from the World Health Organization recorded 1,603 cases of Ebola in the West Africa outbreak and 887 deaths, giving a death rate of 55%. There is no cure for Ebola that can kill the virus. The time is the only cure for Ebola. There are currently no proven treatment options that can kill the Ebola virus, and there is no vaccine that can prevent infection.
Affected people of Ebola may begin to bleed within the body and externally. The name of the disease originates from the first recorded outbreak in 1976 in Jambuku Democratic Republic of the Congo, which lies on the Ebola River. Less common side effects are sore throats, chest pains, hiccups, shortness of breath, and trouble swallowing. Early symptoms may be similar to those of malaria, dengue, fever, or other tropical fever before the disease progresses to the bleeding phase. 5 known virus species are named for the region where each was originally identified: Bundibugyo, Western, Sudan, and Thai forest. Cases of Ebola HS may be initially misdiagnosed.
Ebola has proven to be a very infectious disease, and as such, precautions must be taken. The WHO reports that 100 healthcare workers in today's outbreak have been infected, and about 50 of them have died, showing how contagious and fatal this disease can be, even to those that take preventive measures while handling the disease. I suggest that anyone that has planned traveling to Africa that is not a healthcare worker cancel those plans for the time today's Ebola outbreak lasts, up to the time when several health organizations, such as the WHO or CDC, give an alternate. If you plan to go into an airport at all, practice good hygiene, as anyone could have recently come from a region of Africa infected with Ebola. Anyone that has recently been to Africa, especially areas that today have reported cases, or come into contact with items recently exported from Africa, call a hospital and report it so that they can instruct you on what to do. To get the word out, I suggest a press release of how to prevent the disease from spreading be sent out to any, if not all, global and or national news stations, such as Al Jazeera or CNN. If these precautions are taken, we will be able to lessen the spread of this infectious disease as much as possible.